Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is ItalianWookiee, and I have finally returned to review Crackdown 2. This game, unlike every game, has 3 different menus: main game, arenas, and options. We're going to start you off in the main game here, and you have 2 different options when you join: either play or join a pre-made game. Now, as soon as you join, you're greeted with this menu. First, we're going to go through the difficulties, which are fragile, tough, ruthless, psychotic, and sadistic. Since I already have a campaign made, we're just going to select that, but we're going to also set it to fragile since we're doing an example. When you select your agent, it shows what you've already accomplished, like your different agility levels, firearm levels, strength levels. Now when you go to select your agent, this is the one thing that disappointed me. You only have 4 characters to choose from, and as soon as you select one, you only have a limited amount of colors to choose from, unless you pre-ordered. Although I pre-ordered, I kind of forgot to pick up my slip to get the colors. Now as soon as you select your agent, you're greeted with your deployment screen. Those gray circles are transmitters and are part of the campaign. The stars are where you can deploy, which is essentially anywhere on most multiplayer matches. Then you're greeted with another screen where you can select your weaponry. The higher your firearm level, the more guns you have unlocked. Next you choose your explosives, which again goes along with your explosives level. Finally you get to select your vehicle. The higher you're driving, the more vehicles you can unlock. Finally, after all of that selections, you finally get to enter the world. The vehicle you selected at the beginning of the game is automatically dropped right next to you by a helicopter.
The agency buggy is fast, light, and extremely maneuverable. Its meaty mounted machine gun can rip opposing forces to shreds.
Although I did rip that guy to shreds, it was a civilian and it cost me some firearm points. Now this game honestly isn't any fun unless you're free roaming with somebody else, so I brought my roommate Zach in to help me demonstrate a few things. With a high enough strength level, you can start lifting cars, different inanimate objects, dead civilians, and kicking your best friend. Agility offers one of the coolest things in this game, such as gliding from rooftop to rooftop. To level agility, you can climb buildings, kind of like your own little parkour, and find different agility orbs, such as this one. When any type of orb is collected, you'll notice that that sort of skill starts glowing. With different firearm levels, you unlock different types of guns, like this SMG, which is supposed to be used on freaks, so I took my revenge. The storyline in this game is extremely poor. The only thing you really need to do is just kill these freaks, steal these extraction points from the cell, which is basically like last game, a gang of sorts, and take back these transmitters, which are guarded by the cell. The only sort of plotline comes from these audio logs.
The last 3 years have been hell. I've been victimized by peace.
That's Catalina Thorne, but you'll have to learn about her as you play. These colored gates represent different little objectives you can do. The purple one represents a street race where you just race these little checkpoints. Higher up on the rooftops, you can start rooftop races, which essentially level your agility or give you something to do. Now there's a different multiplayer mode called arenas, and I didn't really get to test it out besides look at these different colors. There's your usual free-for-all and team free-for-all matches, and your usual persistent error. But honestly, I think you'll get the most out of this game by the free roam mode. You can do some pretty cool things with your friends, like attach cars to helicopters, or maybe a party bus. We even attached a bus to 2 helicopters, all with mag grenades. There's so many different things that you can do in the free roam mode, if you just so happen to get bored with the not exciting single-player storyline. But thanks again for watching another ItalianWookiee review. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe. If you guys liked what you saw and you'd like to see in a more professional setting, why don't you guys go ahead and tweet this to Philly D, because it's totally my dream to get on like Totally Awesome. But while you're here too, just click the videos off to my right hand or left hand side, whichever way, I don't really care. Just go ahead and click them, because I want you guys to watch those videos. Alright, we're done here.